Once upon a time, in a colorful, whimsical world, lived a curious boy named Benny. Benny loved to explore, ask questions, and discover new things. One day, while wandering through the enchanted forest, he stumbled upon a mysterious glowing path. Intrigued, Benny decided to follow the path. After walking for what felt like hours, he reached a giant, sparkling door with a sign that read, "The Infinite Loop." Benny, always up for an adventure, opened the door and stepped inside. Inside the door, Benny found himself in a strange place where everything seemed to repeat. He walked past a tall tree with rainbow-colored leaves, then a bubbly brook with singing frogs, and finally, a giant candy cane rock. But after a while, he saw the same tall tree, the same bubbly brook, and the same candy cane rock again. Benny realized he was walking in a loop. No matter how many times Benny walked around, he always ended up in the same spot. He felt frustrated and confused. Why am I stuck in this loop? He wondered. What's the point if I can't find something new? Benny sat down on the candy cane rock and thought deeply. Suddenly, a wise old turtle appeared. "Hello, Benny," the turtle said slowly. "Why do you look so troubled?" Benny sighed and replied, "I keep walking and walking, but I always end up back here. It feels pointless." The turtle smiled gently. "Life can sometimes feel like an endless loop, Benny. We often search for big meanings and reasons, but sometimes there aren't any. What matters is how we choose to see our journey." Benny thought about the turtle's words. He looked around and noticed things he hadn't paid attention to before. The way the rainbow leaves glowed in the sunlight, the funny songs the frogs sang, and how the candy cane rocks sparkled. "You mean I can find joy even if I'm in the same place?" Benny asked. "Exactly," said the turtle. "It's about finding happiness in the moments, not just in the destination." Benny smiled and felt a warm glow inside. He stood up and started to walk again, but this time he noticed every little detail. He laughed at the frogs' silly songs, admired the beauty of the leaves, and even enjoyed sitting on the candy cane rock. Even though he was in the same loop, Benny felt different. He wasn't just walking anymore. He was exploring, discovering, and appreciating every moment. And so, Benny continued his adventure with a new perspective. He learned that even when things seemed repetitive or without meaning, he could find joy and purpose in how he chose to experience them. And Benny lived happily ever after, finding wonder in every step of his infinite loop. So, my dear, life may sometimes feel repetitive or without clear meaning, but we can find joy and purpose in our experiences by appreciating the small details and moments along the way. It's not always about the destination, but how we choose to view and enjoy the journey.